Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are doing very well. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Liz. If you want to keep up to date with me, make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit that notification button so that you get a notification anytime I upload a video. Anyway, as you can tell by the title of this video is going to be all about my experience with JUVIA'S Place. So in this video, I'm going to give you my experience with buying or purchasing stuff from JUVIA'S Place. I'm going to give you information on shipping and all that. I'm also going to give my review and swatches of the palettes from JUVIA'S Place. The first time I saw their palettes, I was like, oh my gosh, I love the Nubian theme that they have going on. I really love art pieces that are directed towards that genre. So seeing that as a palette, I was just like, I need to get that palette. So at the time I saw that palette, they actually had just launched their second palette. So I was eyeing the two of them, and these are the two palettes that I'm talking about. This is the Nubian 1 palette by JUVIA'S Place, and this is the Nubian 2 palette. This is what the first palette looks like, and it has a lot of bronzy goldy colours, which I definitely like. So in this palette there's 1, 2, 3, 4 matte colours, and the rest have that shimmering metallic effect to it. The second palette is a more adventurous palette because it has more bold colours and it's actually bigger. It's a little baby bear compared to the two. Anyway, they have a third palette, which I want, but I haven't bought that yet. So eventually I will definitely add that to the collection. Again, with this palette, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 matte shades, and the rest are metallic-y, shimmery colours. I use this palette to achieve the makeup look that I'm wearing today. I actually did record a tutorial with this palette for you guys. Unfortunately, it was out of focus, so yeah. I couldn't do that look, which was this look here. However, I did another look which was not the same, was different, which was this look here. I have a tutorial on that one, so you can check that out. So with this palette, these are how the swatches look like. I have swatched them for you guys to see. Very, very pigmented. I don't know what is in the palettes for the pigmentation to be so intense, but that is definitely something that I like. And here are the swatches for the second palette, which is the Nubian 2 palette. But I want to show you guys live how pigmented this is. So one swatch, you can see how intense it is. I honestly can't remember the price, but I'm going to look through my email, find the price and show you it over here. So currently this retails for $23.50, and that's the price you're basically getting for 12 eyeshadows, which I think is a good price if you're going to compare that to the price of one eye matte shadow, which is like £10. And for this palette, which is the second palette, it's currently cost $25. So that is the cost of these two. I know sometimes they do conjunction sales where they do a discount if you order 2 or the 3 palettes. Currently, I can only see them selling the 3 palettes for $103, and this is basically what the third palette looks like. So I know a lot of my UK followers have asked me how did I get my hands on this palette. Quite simple, I ordered directly from the site. I'm one of those people, if I really want something, I'll just order it from the website and just pay the custom charges when it arrives. So yes, once it did arrive, I did have to pay for custom charges. For the 2 of these palettes together, the custom charges came up to £18. £18 for me isn't that bad considering the other things that I bought previously that were quite expensive and they were smaller in quantity. In terms of custom charges, I know the more you get, the price goes up, but it's never a fixed price. Depending on where you are, I do not know how they calculate it, but it always varies. Because there's times where I bought something and a friend bought something from the same site and our custom charges are completely different. So definitely bear that in mind, like most products you get if you order them from abroad. So I would say give yourself probably between £18 to about 25 to even probably £30 aside in your mind. That is going to be an additional cost once you purchase it. So this is minus what the international shipping fee would be. The shipping cost only covers the shipping cost. But once it gets here, your postman is going to ask you for the custom charge, and if you don't produce that, you won't get your palette. So as always, everyone always has a different experience in life when it comes to whatever the case may be. So in all honesty, I was skeptical from purchasing things from JUVIA'S Place because I heard mixed reviews where some people had an excellent experience whilst other people had quite a not so pleasant experience in terms of getting their eyeshadows or responses with the company. Personally, because I knew it was a new company, I wanted to give them a chance, and I knew I really wanted the palette, so I did have that in mind that there may be a possibility that the service may not be great, but I still wanted to give them a chance. And surprisingly, I was one of those people that had a good experience. So I was one of those people that actually received my palettes on time. I got it exactly 8 days after I made that purchase. Personally, I didn't have a bad experience, so I can't really say anything bad because I like the palettes and I got my palettes on time. However, if I did have a situation, I would have definitely mentioned it. People have, so you have to bear that in mind. It's up to you to decide whether you want to make the splurge or not. So when the palettes arrived, they came in their individual packages, which look like this. I kept this just for the purpose of this video so I can show you guys. On the actual palette itself, it doesn't have anything on the back. So just in case you wanted to check out the ingredients or any info, you do not have it. However, the outer packaging has all the information about the ingredients that are in this eyeshadow palette. And it also has the inspo from how they achieved the names for this palette. Again, this palette also has all the information at the back. With the first palette, they actually didn't come with any names, whereas the second palette, which I guess was the more improved version, every eyeshadow actually has an individual name. I just like the fact that they're playful and colourful with their packaging. The palette has that magnetic click to it. There isn't anything necessarily to, close it or anything. It just closes through the aid of the magnets that is clearly installed in the palette. But in terms of the quality of the eyeshadows, they're amazing for me. They're definitely one of my favourites that I've ever tried so far. Personally, I had a good experience with JUVIA'S Place. Again, it's up to you to make that call on whether you want to, make the splurge with them or not. I haven't got anything bad to say, apart from, I guess, I wish this one was as big as that one. So for this episode of Buy It or Bid It, I would rate this a buy it. So I'll love it in the comment section down below if you help me choose which item I should review next and give you my honest opinion on whether this product here or this product over there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I shall speak to you guys in my next video. Bye!